Hello everyone. Peter and Lois have a habit of turning the worst possible moments into public romance. And number one might be the most awkward one yet. Sleeping together in front of Crystal and Clay. Season 24, episode 9. In this episode, Peter and Lois go on a surprisingly perfect double date at Proyeto's with Crystal and Clay Duffy.
You weren't the one who got in a fist fight in my yoga class, were you?
No, it wasn't me. I'm sure whoever it was had her reasons. Like maybe that bitch shouldn't have run her bitch mouth. I don't know, I wasn't there.
Clay immediately idolizes Peter for working at the brewery, calling it the greatest job he's ever heard of, which of course makes Peter feel like a celebrity who smells faintly of hops.
Lois, this guy is legit like a rock star to me.
See, Lois? I told you I ain't just some bum.
You don't like football by any chance, do you, Peter?
Lois, I'm gonna be over here with Clay.
They decide to hang out more often, which reminds Peter of the total weirdos he and Lois hung out with the week before.
You know, honey, you could at least make a guess.
I don't make a guess until you give me credit card info.
Maybe let's not talk about the arrangement in front of friends, okay?
Later, Peter excitedly tells the guys about the fun night, but Quagmire, Joe, and Cleveland warn him that Crystal and Clay are actually notorious swingers who only befriend couples to lure them into bed.
Peter, those guys, how do I say this? Engage in interrelationship coitus on the reg?
Huh?
They're swingers, like the biggest in town. They try with everyone.
Joe and Bonnie even claim they were victims once.
I stayed out in the car. Bon went in for a few hours to talk to him about it. That never happened again. Except for a couple weeks later. One other time, I guess.
That night, Peter tells Lois the truth, but she shrugs it off, saying their private life isn't her business. If they try anything, they can just say no.
Obviously, that's not us.
Oh, we'd never do anything like that.
We don't have to. What we have is great.
The best. I mean, would it be nice to be asked? Sure.
Sure, right. It'd be nice to know we're at least in the pool of consideration.
Be great to be in the pool.
Despite repeatedly insisting she doesn't care, both of them secretly start preparing like they're about to audition for the Olympics of bad decisions.
I think I'm gonna get a facial tomorrow. I mean, not because of this, but because I need one.
Totally. And I gotta buy deodorant. Not because it is, but because mine's all the way down to the plastic. Things like a cheese grater.
After dinner on their second date, Peter and Lois try to encourage things, acting unusually forward and dropping hints like anvils.
You know, I think I'm done for the night.
Oh, come on. It's only 9 o'clock. I mean, I'm up for a little fun. Oh.
They're practically volunteering, but Crystal and Clay completely miss the signals and awkwardly leave.
Oh, no, I think we've leveled up to hugs. Get in here, you.
Okay, we'll see you guys again soon.
Lois is crushed while Peter goes back to the restaurant to finish their leftover cornbread because priorities.
Why not us? But where are you going?
They left their cornbread. Hopefully they didn't clear the table yet. Hold that door, please.
At the next dinner, Crystal and Clay still don't make a move, which frustrates Lois even more. Peter calms her down, saying maybe they're waiting for the third date like proper weirdos.
Oh, I see. So this is all just part of the dance, huh? They're trying to see if we are actually into them.
Which we're not.
No.
Gotta be that.
He immediately texts them, and they invite Peter and Lois over for dinner at their house, which sends Lois into full excitement mode.
Could they be any more obvious about it?
Yeah, be a little artful about it, guys. So, first time I'm seeing that. I can't say I like it.
Once there, Peter and Lois go all in, openly flirting, with Peter even revealing he's wearing ridiculously seductive underwear.
A very sexy sweatsuit, I might add. Wow, great house. Are these the original hardwoods? I'm a huge hardwood guy. Know what I mean, Crystal?
Lois doesn't hold back either, aggressively flirting with Clay, and the two of them are clearly ready, which completely
Put on some Natalie Imbruglia, the chick who sings Torn.
Yeah, maybe.
Warm tonight, isn't it?
They finally clarify they just want to be friends, and Peter basically loses it, begging Clay to at least touch them.
Maybe it's best we just call it a night.
Please, I'll pay for it. How much to make it happen right now? Touch it!
Oh, would you stop it already? They probably don't want us because you come off so desperate.
And then the moment we've all been waiting for. After the awkward confrontation, Peter and Lois start passionately making out and getting way too carried away on the couch right in front of Crystal and Clay. turning what was supposed to be a friendly dinner into the most uncomfortable double date in human history.
Well, we didn't swing, but we did have violent sex in front of another couple. There'll be a little asterisk in the record books, but it still kind of counts.
The dog was barking at us the whole time.
Number 2. Sleeping together in front of their friends. Season 22, Episode 5. Remember when Peter forgot his anniversary with Lois?
Peter, of course you know what today is.
Yeah, Donald Sutherland's birthday.
And maybe another special day?
National Dachshund Day.
Oh, Peter, you forgot our anniversary again, didn't you?
Yeah. In a panic, he lies and says he's planned a special surprise, something Lois will love even more than the time Peter got featured in Mad magazine.
You kids don't remember Mad or magazines. Fortunately, I'm on broadcast television. What, me worry? Okay, me worried.
The only problem? He has absolutely no idea what that surprise is supposed to be, so naturally, he consults the Brain Trust.
And get this, they make a metal canister with 3 different kinds of popcorn, but they're separated.
Joe suggests dinner at Popcorn Land, which sounds romantic only if you're dating a movie theater carpet.
Your caramel corn stays separate from your cheese corn, which stays separate from your corn. You see, in the past, you would need 3 tubs of corn.
Yes, we get it. We know about the corn, Joe.
Peter's still clueless until Seamus pops in and offers to lend him a boat for a romantic cruise.
You know what? I think Lois would like that.
Oh, a romantic boat ride is the perfect surprise.
You can bring along a tub of popcorn because the tin's waterproof.
Quagmire immediately declares this a masterstroke and says Peter will look like a real romantic, basically Michael Douglas, if Michael Douglas forgot everything and panicked a lot.
So who wants to hear how I think I got mouth cancer? She's heard this one before.
Surprisingly, Lois loves it. The night is perfect, except for a nearby cruise boat that can't dock because of COVID restrictions.
Is the election over yet? We are all pooping in the sink. I'm from Iowa, so I still think this is awesome.
After a few glasses of wine, Lois jumps into the ocean for a swim, and Peter cannonballs in after her with the force of a collapsing building, creating a tidal wave that nearly sinks the poor stranded boat she literally just pointed out. Romantic.
There's got to be a morning after.
Things go well until they're skinny dipping and something approaches in the water. Peter panics, screams, and runs to shore, somehow dragging the boat with him, leaving Lois behind.
Peter!
Come back!
Hold on, Lois. I'm gonna grab a real quick hot chocolate. Warm up my bone.
Turns out it's just a dolphin, which actually saves her.
Oh, perfect.
Lois survives, but she's furious that her husband abandoned her faster than Peter abandons a treadmill.
I am taking the exclamation points out of this argument.
You can't do that. Male arguments are powerless without volume. That just leaves us with words.
I'm done here.
Brian says he's never seen Lois this upset. Peter's basically sleeping in the doghouse now. Peter insists he's handled worse situations, like the time he forgot the safe word at that weird party.
A bait! No! Abattoir! The good news was I had memorized the entire dictionary when I got bored over COVID. The bad news was the safe word was ziziva, a genus of South American weevils, which coincidentally I was forced to keister.
He tries to make it up with flowers, which backfires when Lois learns he stole them.
Stolen flowers? Really, Peter? Is that all I mean to you?
Well, there's also a candle with one of them spooky skeletons from Coco.
After years with Peter, she says she feels as worthless as loose change under 25 cents.
And the teenage girl threw us out. Just threw us in the trash with the wrappers and the bag.
Yeah, and I'm voiced by Kevin Hart.
She wants a protector, a real husband, and Peter clearly isn't it, so he moves out of the bedroom.
This is a different real doll. I never figured out how to empty the other one.
Quagmire then hatches a genius plan, recreate the boat night and stage Peter as a hero.
We've got to make Peter the hero.
All right, he does have weird teeth.
I just have to show Lois I can still be her hero. That's exactly what I was saying.
Unfortunately, Peter's coordination is about as reliable as a screen door on a submarine.
No, wrong plank, not there.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. I just think you were supposed to step here.
The plan collapses instantly, he falls into the ocean, and nearly gets eaten by a shark, only for Lois to dive in and save him herself.
Thank God.
Back on shore, she realizes she can't even stay mad, because she's clearly the real man in this relationship.
I'm horny. Hornier than I've been in a long time. Now get those pants off, you fat little bag of dirt.
Oh.
And then comes the moment everyone was waiting for. The two of them immediately hook up right there on the beach, while their friends awkwardly stand nearby pretending this is totally normal and not something they'll all need therapy for later.
This is awesome.
You know, for a fat guy, Peter's got a tiny ass.
Perfectly separated popcorn, anyone?
Number 3. Sleeping together in front of Carter, Season 4, Episode 10. Remember when Peter won Carter's yacht race using a bathtub?
This is the SS Pewterschmidt kicker.
This is ridiculous. I won't have a member of my family racing in a bathtub.
Well, Daddy, you didn't want Peter in your boat, so Team Griffin is gonna give you a run for your money.
Yep, their brilliant strategy involved tossing poor Meg overboard to lighten the load.
Just need a little more.
Because nothing says family bonding like using your daughter as disposable ballast.
What is it, sir?
That's what we call a manatee, boys. Or in nautical slang, the sea cow.
After the victory, the Griffin family photo lands on the front page of a magazine, which reminds Lois of her teenage dream of becoming a model.
Oh my God! Movable printed type! We must keep this from the serfs lest they gain literacy and threaten the landed gentry.
What you got there, my lord?
Nothing! Back to your turnips!
Peter gets way too excited and announces he's going to celebrate privately with Lois's photo. Meg says she'd like to do the same and is immediately kicked out of the house, because even Peter has limits.
And I'll pleasure myself to your photos.
Me too!
Me too.
Oh, God, Meg, that's sick! That's your mother!
I'm just trying to fit in.
Get out! Get out of this house! I said no!
Ignoring Carter's protests, Lois jumps into modeling and quickly finds success.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm sleeping with a model. I'm luckier than the state of Rhode Island.
Well, I can't decide what to call this place. We'll flip a coin. All right, heads, Rhode Island. Tails, Kakapupupipi-shire.
She becomes famous almost overnight under the management of Karen Parada, turning into a full-blown professional model.
Hey, Peter Griffin, how's it going? I'm hitting that.
Peter is incredibly proud, right up until he realizes every man on Earth is now staring at his wife like she's the last slice of pizza.
Wow, Lois, you look great. I'd like to split you in half like a piece of lumber.
Oh, thank you, Glenn.
Yeah, Lois, I'd like to wear you like a hockey mask.
Oh, you guys.
The argument that follows pushes Lois into a spiral, and she starts taking diet pills to become an ultra-thin supermodel.
Come on! Go away!
From that point on, she becomes a completely different person, partying all night, stumbling home at sunrise, and worrying Peter more than the time he tried ecstasy.
Hey there, sweetie. I got a wax this morning, and let's just say you're cleared for landing, huh?
Giggity.
Lois, what the hell's up with you lately? You're acting all weird and you're staying out all night.
Lois gets invited to a Vogue magazine party with a guest list more exclusive than Heaven's VIP section.
So basically, you can eat from any tree you want except this one.
Can we sit underneath it?
You know, I would just not go near it at all.
Desperate, Peter asks Carter for help, saying Lois is acting crazier than he did on drugs. Carter agrees, on one condition. Peter has to eat an entire dried pine cone.
It's awful!
Finish it! Eat it!
I hate it!
Eat it! Eat it! Swallow it!
It hurts!
This is for Lois! Go on!
Cruel? Absolutely. But it proves Peter will do anything for Lois. The two then disguise themselves like bargain bin robbers and crash the Vogue party.
All right, how's my man tan?
Here we go, all set.
Good. A little body glitter for you? Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. All right, let's do this.
While Lois is busy showing off her dangerously skinny figure, boom, Peter and Carter swoop in and kidnap her.
Check out these ribs, Lois.
Oh, yeah? That's nothing. Go ahead, try them out.
Hey, not bad.
Hauling her back home, Carter demands Lois quit modeling, but she stubbornly refuses. Seeing how much it means to her, Peter suddenly switches sides and tells Carter it's Lois's choice.
I just want you to be happy.
This is ridiculous. No daughter of mine is going to be happy.
Excuse me, Carter. I think I owe you this. That's for giving me a book last Christmas. You're rich, you jerk.
Realizing she truly has the freedom to follow her dream and that Peter supports her no matter what, Lois decides to quit modeling out of love for him. And then comes the moment Carter absolutely did not sign up for. He's left in total shock as Peter and Lois immediately start getting intimate, right on his back, turning Carter into the world's most uncomfortable piece of furniture.
Hey, you want to make him really mad, Lois? Let's have sex on his back like we used to.
Oh, what the hell's going on? Oh, ew, 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 ew!
Number 4. Sleeping Together in Front of Opie, Season 5, Episode 5. In this episode, Quagmire returns from Florida with fireworks as a gift for the Griffin family.
You be David Koresh, and I'll be a heavy-handed FBI agent. Go! Hey, you! You're a crazy person! Come out of there, you!
Naturally, Peter sees this as the perfect opportunity to do something unbelievably stupid, lighting them in his own hand. The result? His hand explodes like a discount action movie.
Oh my God! You blew off all your fingers!
What happened? Oh my God!
You know, no huge hurry, but I'm sort of out of juice over here. Bone dry.
With everyone's help, Peter gathers up his scattered fingers so they can be reattached.
Stop picking me! Thanks, Joe.
Let's plant a knife on him just to be safe.
Yeah, good thinking.
Yeah, I know how these things go down.
Fresh out of surgery, he immediately invites the guys for beer, claiming he hasn't felt this good since he discovered a brand new hiding spot for his adult movies.
Hey, Greg.
Afternoon, Mr. Griffin. Mrs. Griffin out today?
Shopping.
Shockingly, Peter has built a fully equipped, multi-layer security bunker under his house just to store his porn collection, because priorities are important.
Ah, she's hot.
Later, closing time hits at the Drunken Clam, but Peter and the gang aren't ready to stop drinking, so they sneak into the Pawtucket Brewery to continue.
Oh, God, I don't know, Bighorn guy. It's like 3 a.m.
Oh, that sucks, man. I'm wide awake. Hey, Quagmire, you want... Ow! Ow! Oh, my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Are you okay? No! I didn't see him.
After getting completely wasted, Quagmire admits he loves the show Wings, but the others have no idea what he's talking about. Offended, he storms out, without clothes, because of course he does.
It made Tony Shalhoub's career.
Who?
The tennis player?
Yeah, you know what? Screw you guys. I don't even know you. Crazy people living under a rock don't know Wings. I love Wings.
Back at work, Peter gets scolded by Angela for his declining productivity. He blames his injured hand, but Angela says he needs to improve or he's fired.
Oh, that's gonna be Quagmire with Along Came Polly. I gotta take that.
All right, so as you know by this point in the story, Ben Stiller doesn't like spicy food. Well, guess what's for dinner?
No way!
So Lois comes to the brewery to help by typing for him while Peter continues acting like a workplace lawsuit waiting to happen.
Who do you think you are? By now, you may have guessed I'm speaking ironically and have nothing but good things to say about what you do. Life cereal? Do not change a thing.
Inside the office, Peter starts imagining Lois as his secretary and begins harassing her, trying to convince her to hook up right there.
Come on, just touch it. Touch yours.
Peter, no. I have work to do so you can keep your job.
Oh, look at me. I'm Lois. I'm a worker. I make stuff on things. Oh, I'll file these later. Oh, I got a phone. Nope, that's it.
Lois, being the only adult in the room, refuses, which makes Peter complain she's more boring than Buzz Killington.
Oh, man, this is the best party I've ever been to.
Evening, everyone. I thought it would be very droll if we all sat down and looked at etchings.
Right on cue, Buzz shows up and kills the mood with a painfully dull story about someone preparing to ride a bicycle.
Here's a fellow attempting to ride a bicycle. But he's having some trouble, isn't he? Would you like to know why?
Why?
Because he's a Scot.
Peter keeps pestering Lois anyway, even photocopying inappropriate images to show her.
Peter, did you Xerox your penis?
300 times. It's a flip book. Flip through it or you're fired.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
Eventually, exhausted by his relentless nonsense, Lois gives in, and the two end up getting intimate right there in the office.
Lois, wait. Opie's right there.
I want him to look, Peter.
While Opie, completely oblivious, is still standing nearby, turning the whole situation into peak Family Guy level awkwardness.
That was my pleasure too, Peter.
I knew I'd get you. Just like Danny DeVito got Rhea Perlman.
I don't know, Danny.
Look, it's either me or nobody.
So.
Number 5. Sleeping together in front of the principal. Season 21, Episode 3. Remember when Carter and Babs hosted their anniversary party at the mansion?
Here it is. A brand new Range Rider. That's it? Oh, crap, it looks so much bigger in the Sky Mall magazine.
That's a rookie move, man.
Lois goes to the bathroom to change into her swimsuit, and Joe accidentally walks in, immediately getting, very enthusiastic at the sight of her.
Joe, I'm in here!
Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm sorry, I'm leaving!
Stuck in the world's most awkward situation, Lois feels more violated than Miss Pac-Man at a ghost convention. Later, Bonnie tells Lois that for the first time in years, Joe was actually able to be intimate with her.
It was easily some of the best sex of our entire marriage. And for the first time in 9 years, Joe was able to achieve manhood. You know, without a pill, a shot, or a pump.
Lois starts thinking Joe pulled that off by imagining her, and while she's processing that nightmare, she discovers Chris hiding under a chair, having heard everything like the world's worst podcast listener.
I've been caught, but I'll never be sorry.
Boy, I went hard at my fat guy's wrestling club today.
I understood that with great reward comes great risk.
While doing chores, Lois notices Joe watching her through the window, so she deliberately puts on a little show, which gets him excited again.
Wow, look at me, making a difference for those in need.
Would you like to add $1 to your bill to fight cancer?
No, I gave a disabled guy an erection.
But when she tries to seduce Peter that night, he couldn't care less, leaving her deeply frustrated.
Let's talk about how steamy it's getting in here.
That would be a Bertucci's burp cloud with a Mr. Pibb fart cloud chaser, hence the need for wet ones.
After returning from a jog with Donna, Quagmire spots Lois showing off for Joe again and immediately tattles to Peter.
Wow, did you read that in an article?
Nope, I do all my own research. Who are you thinking of right now?
Chris Pine?
Huh, he's doing well this cycle.
Jealousy explodes, and Peter storms over and knocks Joe out with a single punch.
Oh, hey, Peter. What are you clenching in that fist there?
Well, that was sadder than what I was going for.
This is followed by a ridiculous montage of Joe having the worst day imaginable, including getting his wheelchair repossessed for missing payments.
Not a good day for Joe. Not a good day for Joe.
When Peter confronts Lois, she points out he doesn't pay attention to her anymore.
We're moving again because of the army?
What? No, we're talking about Joe.
All right, we're moving again because Joe's in the army. I don't want to move to Omaha. My friends are here.
He bluntly tells her she no longer excites him, then attempts to spice things up by role-playing a rugged lumberjack, and fails spectacularly.
Oh!
That's right, ladies. I'll be here all morning, turning small pieces of wood into even smaller pieces of wood for no reason.
Furious, Lois goes straight to seduce Joe, but he refuses, saying he can't do that because she's Peter's wife.
Bye, Joe.
Say, Lois.
Yes?
You're not going on a catheter run by any chance, are you?
Do you need me to get your catheters?
Only if you're going on a run.
Rejected, Lois spirals into full chaos mode, disguising herself as a nurse at a veterans hospital and volunteering to bathe 7 Korean War veterans.
What possessed you to impersonate a nurse and give 7 adult Korean War veterans sponge baths?
I'm a sexually desirable woman!
Naturally, she gets arrested, only to discover Peter has also been arrested for his own bizarre behavior.
Peter, what are you doing here?
I smushed my thing up against the glass of a Lululemon.
In the end, they both admit that even though there are no more secrets or surprises between them,
Principal Shepard, you're in here too?
Yeah, I got into a slap fight with the Applebee's hostess because they wouldn't turn on Fox News.
You know what? We'll wait till we get home. We're so sorry.
For what? I didn't tell you to stop.
there's still no one else they'd rather be with. To spice things up, they start role-playing at home, while the school principal awkwardly witnesses the whole thing, probably reconsidering every life decision that led him there.
Oh, Judge Janine!
Oh, Steve Ducey!
Who's that terrible blonde lady whose own family hates her?
Laura Ingram.
Oh, Laura Ingram! Yes!
Number 6. Public at the Supermarket, Season 12, Episode 9. Remember when Peter tried to chug an entire giant keg at work?
Are you gonna stay for the brists?
Nah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, he passed out, caused chaos during a management meeting, and got fired.
Griffin, you're fired! See if I care. Hello, Cobra? I'd like to pay $1,300 for 1 month of health insurance.
Lois keeps nagging him to find another job, but every place he applies rejects him.
And that's not true. I came really close with that job at the school.
So what makes you want to be a crossing guard?
I don't know. I just thought it would be cool to decide which kids do and don't get hit by a car.
Since the family actually needs money to survive, Lois decides to get a job herself, while Peter is thrilled because now he has more time to collect vinyl records like a very lazy hipster.
That's when you want the bussy.
Okay, I'll take these two.
Very good, sir. Just make sure you finish on the back. Never finish on the bussy.
Lois lands a job as an assistant manager at a grocery store, leaving Peter in charge of the house.
Where did you go to college?
Groceries.
Are you available to work weekends?
Groceries.
Very impressive. This next one is a trick question. Groceries?
I'm hired.
Welcome aboard.
Meg doubts he can handle it, which instantly bruises Peter's ego. He insists housework can't be harder than his bowling alley job.
What's that? Oh, absolutely. There is always a group of teenagers throwing the ball real hard and scaring everyone. No, there is no smoking, but we do let you smoke. Yes, it's all terrible. Come on down.
Turns out, it absolutely is. He tries to wash clothes in the dishwasher, which is already a bad start.
Oh, I can't use the washing machine. It's really been acting up lately. What the hell? What's going on down here?
This is washing machine stuff. Go back upstairs, suckbag.
Then it somehow gets worse. He nearly uses Meg and Chris as ingredients for a fancy dinner, and Stewie ends up frozen in the freezer.
Holy crap! Oh my god! Then that means... And that also means...
When Lois comes home hoping for some romance, Peter discovers he suddenly can't perform.
Peter, get up! Get up! There's a caterpillar in the bed!
Oh, that's me.
What?
How do I put this delicately?
Apparently, doing housework has completely drained his masculinity, leaving Lois disappointed enough to say, someone's gonna have to step in.
Well, somebody's gotta have sex with me.
Lois, don't say that. Quagmire will show up like the Roadrunner. It's okay, your vagina's just a painted-on hole.
The next morning, the entire family humiliates him, saying he's failed as both a father and a man.
Why? It's 9 a.m.
Well, I figured you'd like to start your day with a stiff one.
You can't get a boner! You're a failure as a man and a father!
After that brutal takedown, Peter visits Dr. Hartman, who's about as helpful as usual, meaning not at all.
Well, if Peter could try them, they might help with his problem.
Those are for man troubles? I've been prescribing them as antidepressants.
Everything's just getting harder and harder.
At the Drunken Clam, Peter tells the guys, worried that everyone at the office supply store probably knows about his problem.
Excuse me, where do you keep your 3-ring binders?
Those are on aisle... Hold on a sec. We're all out of binders.
The gang tries everything to help, including Quagmire literally rigging Peter with wires, which somehow still doesn't work.
Oh, Peter, that's new.
Let me try.
Tie it.
Quagmire finally decides the solution is simple. Peter needs his old job back. He pleads with Angela on Peter's behalf, and with a combination of begging and Peter using a ridiculous coupon to get rehired, it actually works.
This one's for free. Welcome back, Griffin.
Who's that?
Oh, I hired a studio audience to do your old job. You guys are fired.
Peter rushes to the grocery store to tell Lois he not only got his job back, but also regained his confidence. Overjoyed, the two immediately get carried away and start getting intimate right there in the store, while a random customer awkwardly witnesses the entire thing, probably reconsidering whether he really needed milk that badly.
And the inside of the bag's always wet because those hairy dummies put it in too hot.
This is a cool place.
So, which awkward Peter and Lois moment made you laugh the most? And more importantly, which one would you absolutely pretend you didn't see?